Alright, so other side of the steak is done. Been about 2-3 minutes on this side. All I'm going to do is take it right from the stove top here, go right into the oven where those fries are already cooking. That'll go in there, cook evenly. The oven temperature will be nice and even, cook through evenly, and we'll also prevent all the splatter from on top of the stove. So I'll put that in there in my head mentally, kind of thinking 4 or 5 minutes should be done, and we'll go from there. But real quick, I want to give you a little knife demo here on my preferred method of chopping garlic. Everybody's kind of got different ways. This is what works for me. I like a nice big cutting board. I always go for that end first, the root end there. See, that's nice and hard there. Get that out of there. I got a dirty side of my board and a clean side of my board. That's how I do mine. So, holding the knife up on the blade here gives you a lot more control than if you're down here or here. Come right up on the blade, touching it here, wrap your fingers. Alright? So we chop that bottom, we're going to lay it on there, give it a nice little pop. All you're doing here is just breaking that skin off, right? Get that skin off, goes to the dirty side of the board. Now you see your garlic gets little green sprouts like this, it's totally fine. Chop it off of there, get rid of it. Clove of garlic, this is a nice big one actually. All I do is put it right to the edge of the board, knife over the top, feed it, right? So this gets it a nice start here, but for what we're doing, we really need some smaller pieces. So I'm going to go to the edge of the board here, nice on the edge of the board, hold on this end, and you're literally going to just press it against the board right here. You're going to go through this. It's kind of grainy. What we're doing here. And all the way back. Come through again. And you can do this until you're exactly where you want to be. As thick or as thin or large or small. You scrape your knife. Come back again. Depending on how you want it. It's a good start there. Keep going, or keep it where this is. My favorite way to chop garlic. Everybody's got their own way. Try it. Check it out. Let me know what you think.
Hey there. Hello. So next we're going to work on, while our fries are in the oven and our steak is out.
Resting.
It is resting while Chris is not resting, trying to get the smoke out of here.
I didn't burn it, I promise.
It's all that flavor. Don't worry.
Flavor. Hot pan. More heat.
Our other thing that we were going to try, or that we wanted to try, was to do our own hummus. We really are over the store-bought stuff that doesn't taste very fresh. We're just kind of on a mode of doing things ourselves, and it's part of cooking. So we're going to use it along with our steak tonight and maybe some pita pockets and give it a go. So today we're just looking to do a classic basic hummus. And what I have here is I have our chickpeas, or garbanzo beans. Alright, that's going to be our main base. Then we have our tahini sauce. I've got my olive oil, lemon juice, and I've got some garlic that Chris just showed us how to cut up with the knife skills. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to toss in my, strained it, I promise. I'm going to toss in my chickpeas. Get those in there.
Can you eat those now? Like, are those edible at this point?
Yeah. Well, this is how you make hummus.
Try it. Tastes like, I've never had one. You try.
I mean, it's like, it tastes like a bean.
Just kind of a blank canvas for whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the tahini. We've tried it with our Mediterranean food, but I never really knew what it was. Oh, that's very, nutty.
Oh.
Very nutty.
It's got a real, like a thin, peanut buttery, nutty consistency.
Yeah.
A little more earthy than peanut butter. It's more sweet, but that's more the kind of same nutty flavor, though. That's really good.
So we're going to go on ahead and put that in there. with our chickpeas. I'm going to use my little speaker here to get it out. So there is our tahini and chickpeas to start.
Okay, I got the smoke under control. Our alarm's not gonna go off. I don't think.
Next, we're just going to throw in that garlic that Christopher cut up for us. Getting a little messy, not too crazy. Olive oil, of course. And last but not least, our lemon juice. So I didn't measure this out before, so I'm just going to kind of watch how much I'm putting in here. I have added 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I have added 1/3 cup of the tahini. I did 1 clove of garlic, 1 can of the chickpeas, and now I'm going to go on ahead and throw in some of that fresh cracked black pepper.
You can get these recipes at our website, www.wedon'thaveawebsite.com. They'll be posted right on there on the main webpage that we just updated. So make sure you check that out.
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
Definitely adding a lot of black pepper here. We really love that black pepper. And then last but not least, I'm going to go on ahead and throw in some salt. Make sure we're covered there in that department. Just kind of a generous sprinkle, I guess. Maybe a sprinkle and a half. We'll start there and then decide if we want more here in a moment.
You can always add more, right?
Yep.
Take away, so I'm excited. I've never
All
done
right.
that.
It might be a little loud for a moment here. And then kind of mix it up a little bit. So really, we're just going to puree this until it's hummus. Ooh, I can smell that black pepper already. I feel like we might need to maybe add like a little bit of water or something to give it a better. Alright, so, I mean, that's pretty well grinded up. Let's grab, you want to grab some pita to try it? So we don't have any clean spoons?
They're in the dishwasher. They're clean. Did it yesterday.
Yeah. You're so good. What would I do without you? Alright, so we're going to give it a little taste test here. There you go, honey.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I really like it. I kind of like that it's not super smooth in its consistency.
So it's a little more, yeah.
It's got a little more texture to it.
More texture than the store-bought stuff for sure. And that fresh cracked pepper in there is absolutely outstanding. And you get a little hint of lemon at the end.
Yep. How do you feel about the salt content?
I think we could maybe use some more salt and maybe a little lemon juice.
I'm cool with that.
And again, this is your basic, right, recipe. So tomorrow we'll jazz it up a little bit and try some different things, right?
Yeah. And this is the best way to do it, to figure out your style of cooking and your flavor profile. Is start out with small amounts and know that you can always add more based on what you're looking for from the taste of your dish.
And then if you want it more creamy, just let it go longer. Add some more oil.
Yep.
If you like it more chunky, don't RoboCoop it that much.
Would you mind doing the lemon juice? I don't know.
Okay, we don't need lemon juice.
Say what?
We don't need lemon juice.
And do a little olive oil instead? Okay. Alright. So that should do it for now. Actually, let's go ahead and check our potatoes. I'll like to do this in a moment. Ooh. Maybe give them a flip and cook them a little longer. I'll let you do that.
Alright, well, I'll flip those over real quick. I want to show you this too. So the steak is out of the oven. Look at that, baby. Let it rest for a good 10 to 15 minutes. Let those juices come back into there so when we slice it, it's be nice and juicy. And I'll definitely bring you back for that. But look at that thing. So I'm going to flip these. I'm going to let this rest. We'll pull that off. She's going to robo-cook this up, get it the consistency she wants. We will be back.